is the time. Now, there's a small town in Victoria, a town called Tacoma, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and I'm about to check that. And McDonald's would like to bring their golden arches and their hamburgers and all the rest of it to Tacoma. But the citizens of Tacoma have decided they'd rather not have a Macca's, thank you very much. And they're running a little campaign. And I quite like the way they're running their campaign. They're setting up gnomes, garden gnomes, all over the place as their protest, saying, we don't want a Macca's here. The communications manager for the campaign is Gary Muratori. Gary, good evening.
Good evening, Cal. Thanks for having us on. And yes, you pronounced that perfectly.
It is Tacoma, isn't it?
It is Tacoma, yes.
I'm so pleased.
We're nestled up here in the Dandenong Ranges.
Okay.
Sydney listeners, it's sort of the equivalent of the Blue Mountains.
Okay. And a nice tourist spot when we're driving around Victoria?
Fantastic tourist spot. It's one of the most popular tourist spots. People come up here for the slow food, Puff and Billy, the Tulip Festival, slow walks through bookshops and coffee places. It's sort of place where you just want to get out of the smog of the city and just take it easy.
So why no Macca's?
Well, basically, it has a little bit of a history. It goes back a couple of years ago where a developer, on behalf of McDonald's, decided that they wanted to build this in the main street of Tacoma. There was 1,170 objections to the local council, the Shire of Yarra Ranges, which was a record.
Right.
The night that the council took the vote on it, 640 people turned up, again a record, and the council couldn't even hold it in the council offices. They had to book a reception centre just so the people could come in. The council looked at 15 points. They were things like traffic, litter, crime, the fact that it's opposite a state school and a kindergarten, and all 9 councillors voted it down, all 15 points.
Right.
That should have been the end of it. McDonald's decided to appeal it in VCAT, which is a tribunal here in Victoria for planning.
Yep.
And McDonald's took the appeal to the very end and appealed 2 days before Christmas 2011, which was a tactic to stop the people up here actually, going on holidays and putting submissions back into VCAT. But we managed to get everyone together and we got another 400 submissions to VCAT. McDonald's spent about $1 million on high-priced lawyers, expert witnesses, etc. And unfortunately, the decision went against us. So from that point on, we've decided that we weren't going to let it stop there. We believe that our voice hasn't been heard. Democracy has been overrun by corporate bullying here. So we've started basically a peaceful campaign. First with a sit-in on the site where we created a community garden, and that was really great. We managed to plant all sorts of vegetables there, and we had a play area for the kids, etc., and it was a really nice thing. And then one morning, 18 police turned up to evict one lone protester, which is overkill. Even the local police were embarrassed about it.
Right.
So from that, we've moved on to other types of things where we're basically making this a campaign where we want McDonald's to know that they're not welcome here. Just before Christmas, we decided to knock on every door of every house in Tacoma because McDonald's corporate communications manager, Sky Oxingham, kept on putting out statements saying that we're a vocal minority and the vast community has support. So we knocked on everyone's doors and we actually found out that the support is running, the people against it are 9 out of 10 in Tacoma. So it has enormous support for us to stop this project. Okay. And hence why we decided to get the gnomes involved. If you know a little bit of history of the Dandenong Ranges, we've got the William Ricketts Sanctuary. Up there is carvings of pixies and gnomes.
Yes, quite famous. Yep.
So the gnome thing has a sort of it's a nice thing that people understand in the Dandenong Ranges. And I think if you've got a garden here and you haven't got a gnome, there's something wrong with you. So we've let the gnomes basically voice their opinion. They're turning up everywhere throughout the Dandenong Ranges.
Now, you talked about slow food, Tacoma being famous for slow food. What do you mean by slow food?
Dandenong Ranges, you can go into Sunday roasts, the ability to have, Italian-style cooking, etc., as opposed to fast foods. Take it out in a package and throw the rubbish on the ground.
Right. So where will this go in future? Are the gnomes talking about marching? I mean, what are the gnomes saying to you about this? Are they really upset?
Well, the gnomes are. Through their spokesgnome, Sky Oxingham, they basically have said they won't stand for this. There's a few rebel gnomes that, are talking about blocking traffic in the main street. We said that's a little bit dangerous and not to do that. And we wouldn't be surprised if the gnomes turn up at perhaps McDonald's headquarters to let it be known. I mean, they're an angry bunch of gnomes.
Yes. Well, no, you don't want to get the gnomes offside, I can tell you.
No. I mean, the only people that are supporting it in that community are the trolls, and the trolls are a minority.
Okay. That's enough Tolkien for the moment. Gary, a delight chatting to you. Thanks for your time.
Pleasure, Cal. Thanks very much.
So there you are, the gnomes in Tacoma, in Victoria, and the Dandenongs campaigning against fast food because they want their food to be slow, or if possible, even slower. Right.